You know, Alex, there's a lot of rumors and a lot of different speculations circling around. They say when the truth is busy getting up out of bed, a lie has been around the world. I personally have met you on several different occasions, and some of the same people you associate with, I associate with from growing in the neighborhood. One of those people are a dear friend and brother of ours right now who we want to give special prayers and special healing love to, Brother Bone. And the situation with Suge that just took place on the NWA set, I was hoping maybe we could shed some light and some truth on that. You want to help me out?
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you what I know, which is a lot, actually. But I'm going to keep it brief. What I could tell you is that Bone is doing well. He's recovering from his injuries. He had basically a truck ran over his entire body. And by the grace of God, he is alive. The truck didn't hit his head. It didn't damage any vital organs. It's just some bruises, some stitching, some broken bones. But other than that, he's going to be all right.
Amen.
And, you know, this is behind a man that has left a path of destruction everywhere he goes. This is about a man who was once the king of the music industry. This was behind a man that walks around this town thinking that he is in charge of everything. This is a man who has so much arrogance of everywhere he goes that eventually it was going to come back to bite him, and it bit him real hard this time. And I just thank God that Bone is alive. Bone is doing well. He's healing. And the main thing I want to emphasize is that the confrontation that Bone had with Suge Knight was a one-on-one confrontation. All that stuff that the lawyers putting out there about he was attacked, he was ambushed, it was 5 guys, it was 4 guys. No, it wasn't.
It's one-on-one.
It was one-on-one. It was one-on-one with a man that didn't even want to get out of his car after he was woofing a whole lot of mess on the set because there were police there breaking it up. This is a man that actually instigated the fight with Bone when there were police around. And just by coincidence, here's another thing. It was coincidental that Bone and Suge crossed paths again at that Tam's Burger spot.
Not even consequences, no coincidence.
In fact, Bone wasn't even supposed to be at that Tam's. Driving back to the set, he missed his turn on Parmalee, ends up going to the red light and looks to his right, and he's like, that's Suge's truck. And then
Red F-150.
And he pulls over there and he says, hey, you want to fight me now? Let's fight me now. And didn't ever get out. He didn't get out the truck not one time. And Bone was by himself in that car. There was no one else with him. There was nobody else back in. Bone was solo.
Rest in peace to Terry
Carter.
Let's talk about Terry Carter and the situation with him. I mean, I found out that his wife had went on a cruise and didn't even know that Mr. Carter had departed and left us all.
Yeah, well, Terry Carter was accidentally run over. That's the whole tragedy behind this whole thing, is that he was so intent on his conflict with Bone to run him over while he was laying on the ground. He didn't even realize that Terry Carter was standing a little further away. So by the time he ran over Bone, which was a deliberate act, he ends up hitting Terry Carter, which was an accident.
You know, and that's something that we had to share here on The Truth About Tupac, because it's just unnecessary that innocent bystander, literally in this case, has lost his life. And it's a collateral damage. It just seems to be a spiral effect of many innocent lives being lost. And to the Don Machiavelli himself, you know, we know how much you served for Death Row. And the irony of creating a company called Death Row and now ending up on Death Row.
It is kind of ironic because even though he hit Terry Carter on accident, whenever you kill someone on accident during the course of a crime, the crime was running over Bone, which is a felony, you're also charged with the murder. So it's kind of a legal limbo situation where he's in, where I'm sure his attorneys are going to fight real hard to try to
denied bail.
Yes, he was denied bail because they added the attempted murder on Bone. Initially, he was just looking at murder of Terry Carter. Then they threw in the attempted murder against Bone, and it's going to be an uphill battle, a legal battle for him to, a lot of people think he's going to find a way. He always finds a way to reemerge, right? But I don't know if he's got the power and the legal team to get him out of this one. He's going to prison doing some time.
Well, we don't wish any harm upon anyone. We want to, again, make sure that prayers are out to Suge, more importantly to Terry Carter, who's lost his life. And we damn sure want Bone to heal and come give us his own words and his own facts here on The Truth About Tupac. Y'all stay tuned. It ain't a cartoon, it's a platoon. Movie coming soon. Yo, I got something special for everybody that just subscribed and logged into The Truth About Tupac. Coming out of an interview with Alex Alonso, CEO and founder of StreetGangs.com, to go to flatbox.me and be able to represent getting the sound system, being the hood and the sounds and supporting us all like Mr. Alonso supported you. Again, go to flatbox.me, check out the best sound system out on the streets, y'all. Flatbox, Street Gangs, Truth About Tupac. AX. Love you, big bro.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.